Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Rose, and I am the board chair for the Sierra Leone community in Minnesota, aka SLCM. And I just want to give you a brief introduction to the organization and its programs, and we'll go into more details on those programs later during this event. SLCM is an umbrella organization, meaning that we serve everyone, people and organizations in the state of Minnesota who have a connection to Sierra Leone, whether they were born there or one of their parents was born there, or their spouse is from Sierra Leone, or grandparents is from Sierra Leone, or you work for an organization that does constant work in the country of Sierra Leone. Membership is open without any dues, and the open membership just means that if you have that connection that I just described to Sierra Leone, you are automatically a member of SLCM. We are governed by a board of directors, of which I'm privileged to be the chair, and our programs are executed by an executive team with Mr. Kaifa Jala as its executive director. We have four major program areas: education, both in Minnesota and in Sierra Leone; health and wellness, both in Minnesota and in Sierra Leone; cultural education here in Minnesota; acculturation, especially for the younger generation; and cultural education about Sierra Leone to the broader population in this state. We also have a vibrant youth engagement and leadership development program here in Minnesota to prepare our youth as leaders of tomorrow. And you will hear about some of the exciting things we're doing to make that happen. SLCM was founded in 2006 by 5 organizations, 3 of which are still in existence: Sierra Sota, Tagloma, Minnesota chapter, and the Sierra Leone Aid Initiative. We also have another key partner, the Sierra Leone Nurses Association, SLNA, and SLNA is our lead entity for our public health services to our communities. Other organizations, cities, and entities that we work with include the cities of Brooklyn Park and Brooklyn Center, where about at least 30% of people from Sierra Leone and their families in Minnesota live in those 2 cities alone. We work closely with Ramsey County, Hennepin County, and Dakota counties in Minnesota. We work with the Association for Non-Smokers Minnesota chapter in tobacco control work. SLCM is a member of the West African Collaborative, a leadership organization of West African communities in the state of Minnesota. And we also work with the Council for Minnesotans of African Heritage. This council is one of 4 councils of color established by the state of Minnesota to address issues of color. In our case, issues that have to do with people of African heritage, meaning African immigrants and African Americans. Thank you for your attention. We will talk more in detail about the programs and all the events coming up. Meantime, enjoy the program, and thanks again.
Miss Salon brother and sister in Minnesota. Bua, Unakushe, Unakabo. My name is Shetu Rose. I'm the vice chair of the One Village Partner Board, and I'm very happy to be here with you today.
Hello, Sierra Leone community of Minnesota. My name is Jill Lalonde, and I'm the Executive Director of One Village Partners. Thank you so much for having us as part of your program today. And we want to tell you a little bit about some highlights of our work. So we'll talk about our COVID response and highlight our Nurturing Opportunities for Women program, as well as our partnership with SLCM. So first, thank you so much for the great work that SLCM is doing to both bring together the Sierra Leone community here in Minnesota and also to improve lives in Sierra Leone. One Village Partners is working toward many of the same goals. We work in 27 partner communities in Kailaun District. And 2020 was a challenging year, and we are so grateful that we were able to engage in a COVID-19 response. And some of the highlights of the response for us were providing education on COVID awareness and prevention and combating misinformation to 26,000 people. We also distributed hand washing stations and food provisions for quarantine families and rehabilitated the nurses' quarters at Nixon Memorial Hospital so that could be used as a safe and dignified quarantine space.
We are honored to partner with SLCM, and we are very excited by our achievements in 2020. We launched a food and essential household supply drive at the beginning of the COVID pandemic and distributed more than $5,000 worth of food and supplies to in-need families and individuals in the Twin Cities, and collected $3,260 in cash donations. With a rocky start to 2021 school year, we also launched a tutoring partnership. OVP matched interested volunteers with students and families in need of tutoring services. Now I'm going to turn it over to our team in Sierra Leone to tell you a bit more about one of our programs that is near and dear to my heart, the Nurturing Opportunities for Women. We are very excited about the success we have had with the NOW program, and we are thrilled to be building on that success to provide new opportunities in 2021. And with that, we have started the NOW 3 program, which we are piloting this year. This program teaches agricultural production skills with a picture-based curriculum and also provides agricultural inputs to participants. Another new program that we have started in Sierra Leone is this LEAD program. And this program is about building leadership in project management and grants, strengthening existing community networks, improving local government capacity and civic engagement, and providing community grants. The program also creates opportunities for collaboration between local government and our partner communities. So with this, we're asking you to please get involved. Engage with us on social media. We're sharing frequent program and project updates on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, and even have videos from time to time on our YouTube channel. We share our stories of our work on social media, and we hope that you'll be inspired and also be an advocate for One Village Partners.
And most importantly, we value diverse perspectives and lived experience, and we are actively working to increase Sierra Leonean representation on our board and committees to advise our programs and strategies. So please get in touch if you might be interested in learning more about opportunities to get more involved with our work. So thank you to everyone at SLCM. Have a wonderful celebration. Thank you for having us. Baika.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, my name is Kumba Senesi. I'm the president of Sarasota. Sarasota was established in 1998 by Sierra Leoneans living in the Twin Cities. It is also a registered nonprofit with a 501c status and in compliance. We have 14 dedicated members. Our aims and objectives are to build a stronger community here in the Twin Cities and Sierra Leone. We have done many projects over the years, but this is our most recent project, the Laoma Clinic located in Kono, Sowa Chiefdom, Tinsedakro section. This building was made possible by the financial support of our organization. Now, 1 in 10 children dies before the age of 5 due to cholera. We need money and resources to construct a well to access clean water for the clinic. The lack of health care in the region makes prenatal care non-existent. Imagine walking miles while in labor to find the nearest clinic that is 8 miles away. The odds of dying due to pregnancy or childbirth are 1 in 23. In a place where there are no resources, your donation, however small, can make a big difference in the lives of those who have nothing. Our grassroots organization is not for profit. 100% of the fund we raise goes towards humanitarian projects here in the Twin Cities and Sierra Leone. We are resourceful and transparent. We rely on cherished members of the local community who graciously volunteer their time and labor to advance the cause of healthcare for all. Please donate and help us finish the clinic. It will mean so much to everyone who calls Sierra Leone a home. For more information on our membership, please visit our website, sarasota.org. I thank you all for listening.
Hello, Ona Kusha, Ona Ado, Ona Kabo. My name is Sindolo Puka. I'm the founder and the executive director of Sierra Leone Foundation for New Democracy. I want to take this opportunity to thank every one of you for joining in celebrating Sierra Leone's 60th anniversary. Even though we have achieved so much, there is just so much that needs to be done. There's also so much that we need to show for 60 years of gaining independence from the British. But today I want to just take an opportunity to say, to share with you what we are doing at the Sierra Leone Foundation for New Democracy. We operate from 4 broad pillars. One of those is critical mass literacy, understanding that if we are to change the narrative and let citizens be able to really amplify their voices and increase the literacy rate in the country from the 43% and more, we need to be able to start with children. So we have built the first village preschool in the country that really supports from a platform that really leads into our second pillar, which is permaculture. So permaculture, really broadly defined, could mean a paradigm that produces no waste. So what is it that we are talking about? We're looking at land access. We're looking at right to food. We're looking at the environment being decimated, destroyed in different ways. So how do we begin to bring back, the ecology in our lives, in our communities? Number 3, we are involved with issues around cooperative economics, which really supports social enterprises. And again, coming from the framework that says, how do we begin to appreciate the work that is happening in village communities, in rural areas, in cities, in Sierra Leone and beyond, and say we do not need Western impositions to really come and tell us what to do. What we need is, genuine partners, genuine partnerships that support the framework as to how we can work to be able to make sure that people can have a sustainable livelihood, that they understand how to live and be accountable for that. Number 4, we are involved with indigenous philosophies of teaching processes here in Minnesota, where we really take on the issue of institutional racism, the decolonization process that needs to happen, especially after the death of George Floyd. We have seen a wake-up call. Everybody is now using the decolonization word as a buzzword. And we have been working on this way before these kinds of things happen. So we are very much aware of the impact, the effect of trying to say what are the colonial issues, what are the dominatory issues that are happening here in Minnesota, and how can we undo all of those? So a conversation, a dialogue that is needed. You all may know that I just completed walking 315 miles from Kailan to Freetown on foot, raising awareness against gender-based violence that is occurring in the country and the issue of rape culture across the country. So again, I want to say thank you, and I use this opportunity to say congratulations to Sierra Leone, Sierra Leoneans across the globe, to say we have a lot more to go, and let's keep putting the pressure on, and let's continue working. Thank you.
My fellow Sierra Leoneans, I bring you greetings from SLPP Minnesota. And please allow me to say Sakao to my Shabro people, Injarama to my Fula friends, Indire to my Temni family, Walibena to my Limba people, Awana to my Mende people, and Unukushe, Kushe to all Salom people then. As I congratulate you on the 60th anniversary of our beloved Sierra Leone, please permit me to tell you of a political party that I love so well. The Sierra Leone People's Party, as one of the oldest political parties in Sierra Leone, was formed primarily to advance Sierra Leonean lives. It is the same way that SLPP Minnesota is situated in North America as one of the oldest Sierra Leonean political party organizations, which seeks to promote and unite all Sierra Leoneans here in Minnesota. In Minnesota today, SLPP has formed a family of not only SLPP members, but a family of all Sierra Leoneans who live in Minnesota and its environment. We seek everyone's interest. Your cry becomes our cry, and your successes we rejoice with. Every now and then, we attend all Sierra Leonean functions and participate to our fullest so that it meets the needs of the organizers. During this pandemic, we took upon ourselves to reach out to every Sierra Leonean that we know, because we understand that as stressful as this country is, if you live lonely, you die slowly. SLPP Minnesota is striving so hard to make sure that every Sierra Leonean who came here to find greener pastures return rejoicing. That is why we seek programs and share those links with Sierra Leoneans so that they can better themselves here in America and back home. Today, we have created an ecumenical relationship with our North American executive. That is so that we can have access directly to government, because we understand that your voices matter in governance. Ladies and gentlemen, please give me this opportunity to invite you all to join the only political party that seeks the interest of every Sierra Leonean here in Minnesota and beyond. And if you want to be a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party, please contact us via 612-388-9983. The number again is 612-388-9983. Thank you very much.
As you've all seen a fraction of work done by the government of President Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, this government is committed to human capital development. On behalf of the Sierra Leone government, the Sierra Leone People's Party North America, SLPP Minnesota chapter, we wish all Sierra Leoneans living in Minnesota a happy 60th Independence Day. Thank you.
Hawaii or Sai APC back to power. APC for progress and development. My name is Abubakar Bundu. I'm the current president, APC USA, Minnesota and Iowa, North Dakota chapter, the most vibrant and respected chapter in the diaspora. We are currently 128 registered members from 4 states within the Midwest, namely Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and North Dakota. This chapter is registered with the state of Minnesota. We are an affiliate of the APC USA branch and by extension the APC in Sierra Leone. This chapter was established in 2009 by progressive, dedicated and patriotic Sierra Leoneans in collaboration with other organizations to complement the efforts of the government of Sierra Leone in its developmental programs. We have undertaken, collaborated and supported programs and projects for Sierra Leoneans in the Twin Cities and Sierra Leone. We have donated cash, medical equipment, food, shoes, clothing, and many other items during the Ebola, mudslide, and most recently, the corona pandemic. We have also collaborated and supported the Sierra Leonean community in diverse ways, socially, bereavement, fundraising events, and community programs for the children. Our registration is open. We have a well-equipped office and an active website, www.apc-min.org. Telephone number 763-438-6459. On behalf of the chairman, the former president, Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, executive and members of the APC, and most especially the executive and members of the APC Minnesota and Iowa North Dakota chapter, I want to wish Sierra Leoneans at home and abroad a happy 60th anniversary. Long live APC, long live Sierra Leone. I thank you and I thank the organizers of this program. God bless you all.
Ifambulde, unado, my name is Samlina Curry. Me na the chair lady for NGC Minnesota. We na NGC they wish you all happy 60th Independence Day celebration. We country don't hold 60 years since independence. That means we don't take charge of a young country and we don't see it about in affairs. But within that 60 years day, waiting we get for sure. We get a crumbling infrastructure, we educational system, we healthcare system, we running water, we light, boku hunger day, hardship, we no get nothing for sure for 60 years. So now we get NGC, we don't come bring change, na salon. But we need everybody for join. We na progressive. We say you want for see salon for move forward. Let we try something new. Una come, let we want for make salon move forward. Let we can work together. This not a quick fix. The work is boku, so we need boku workers. Do ya una come with una ideas, with una experiences. For can join the party so that we go move this country forward and move put one for Siam. Magufuli Dwam na Tanzania. And so we self can do na salon. At the beg una do ya una can join we. If you're interested, the number Fakule 612-481-7241, Kelimara 763-843-4910, Alberta Gray 6513996642, Samlina Winami 3526205245. We know say people and they say, oh, they don't care. But me no say if you give your host to somebody, you say take care of this host for me, you can't meet and the person don't put fire upon the burn. You go do everything now you power for put that fire day out. Now then they call on una for say salon. Then why they don't light them on fire. Now we don't tell them now for go out the fire, for put structures them in place so that together, this now a collective effort we will go for make and commitment, go be easy because outside corruption don't see them. Good people then with them can now then they return to the bad one them. Then go pull all kind propaganda we don't already see and with Dr. Kande. Do you wanna join we? And with that, I wish you all a happy Independence Day again. God bless you and God bless Mama Salon. Thank you.
Do you live in St. Paul or Minneapolis? Or do you live in Minnesota? Well, check out Afam Grocery and Omolara Deli right here in St. Paul. At Afam Grocery, you get the best African and West African food right here in Minnesota. From kuta, bonifish, kini to cassava bread and all types of Sierra Leone dishes. You can get everything at Afam Grocery. At Afam Grocery, we sponsor the SLCM Education Initiative and we also provide employment for our citizens right here in Minnesota. Check out Afam Grocery for all your grocery needs. Thank you. Misalon Fambulem Unakushe. My name is Sheku Sherif, the president of Tegloma, Minnesota chapter. We are using this occasion of the 60th independence anniversary of Sierra Leone to appeal for donations for the Betty Savage Interim Care Center, an orphanage in Bo, Sierra Leone, founded by one of our members, Dr. Richard Shaka, and his wife, the late Dr. Faraila Shaka. Tegloma is an organization that was founded in 1975 by a group of immigrants from southeastern Sierra Leone who conceived it as a self-help organization, helping each other in times of crisis and also coming together during periods of joy and celebration. Our chapter here in Minnesota was founded in 1999 by the late Mr. Abdul Songa, who unfortunately passed away last year. He was the pioneer, guided a group of Sierra Leoneans living in Minnesota to form a chapter of this wonderful organization, and we've been growing ever since. The current leader of Tegloma Federation, which is the main body, is our former president of our chapter, Mrs. Elizabeth Saidu Momo. She's the leader of Tegloma Global, and I, Sheku Sherif, a community activist, a photographer, a blogger, is the president of the Minnesota chapter. So what do we do? Tegloma Minnesota chapter, we've been in existence here from 1999 to now, and we do a lot of things. We provide comfort to members who are facing crises of all types of crises, and we also help our members celebrate joyous occasions like graduations. You see these beautiful pictures. Graduations, weddings, and all type of social events. We do that, and we also are there for each other when we have crisis. We provide life insurance for all our members at no cost to them, and we also sponsor schools and orphanages in Sierra Leone, and that is the reason why we are appealing for donations for the Betty Savage Interim Care Center, which so happened to be dear to us because it was founded by one of our members. The Tegloma Federation as a whole provides year-round low-cost food distribution all around Sierra Leone. And the Tegloma Federation is also building a hub in Bo, which will be the base of our operations. So we are proud of the work that we as an organization is doing in Sierra Leone, both at the federation level and also as our chapter. Here in Minnesota, we collaborate with other organizations to promote the interests of Sierra Leoneans and other organizations through our umbrella organization, the Sierra Leone Community in Minnesota. Members of Tegloma are active in organizations like RHCI, Sierra Leone Community in Minnesota, SLCM, One Village Partners, either as active participant donors or board members. One of the things we do is promote the culture of Sierra Leone. We want to tell people about the rich cultural heritage we have. So we promote our culture, the culture of Southeastern Sierra Leone especially. And we also teach our children not to forget where they come from. We are active in most organizations like the SLNA, Sierra Leone Nurses Association here in Minnesota. To that organization, we've been able to do a lot of things during this COVID crisis, educating people about the crisis, arranging COVID tests, arranging free COVID vaccinations. So we are proud of the work we are doing through our collaboration with the Sierra Leone community in Minnesota. We are proud of what we do, and we are therefore appealing to you today to help us help these kids at the Betty Savage Memorial. And finally, we want to say to the beautiful people of Sierra Leone that we wish them a happy 60th independence anniversary. And though things in Sierra Leone are challenging now as they've always been, we hope things will get better one day and soon. Thank you.
SLNA is a 501c3 non-profit organization founded in 2017 by nurses of Sierra Leone descent practicing in Minnesota. Our mission is to ensure our community has access to preventive care services, healthcare information that will positively improve the quality of life and reduce health disparities in our community. Our vision, Sierra Leone Nurses Association, is committed to fostering a healthier community. We're promoting health and wellness by working collaboratively with other city, state, and local agencies. We are in the planning phases of renovating a clinic in Calhoun District as part of our outreach project in Sierra Leone. In our mentoring program for nurses, we facilitate social connections by promoting positivity, nurturing growth, and encouraging nurses' self-care. As you all know, our youth is also an essential part of our community. SLNA is focusing on youth wellness with emphasis on mental health, obesity, smoking, body image issues, and internet use.
Since 2017, SLNA has developed outreach programs that focus on creating health awareness within the Sierra Leone community in Minnesota. Our programs include annual health and wellness fair, annual influenza vaccination outreach, senior wellness outreach program, and just this year we're proud to announce our youth wellness program. Before COVID, SLNA hosted annual health and wellness fairs the day before our independence celebration in Minnesota. This program allowed our nurses to provide health maintenance education, blood pressure screenings, and also disseminated wellness resources to members of the community. We did this successfully with the help of local and state healthcare organizations, the leadership of SLCM and other community partners and businesses in Minnesota. Our senior wellness program is an age-friendly program that is designed to improve health literacy and also empower the seniors to take charge of their own health. Most importantly, it provided seniors with a platform to interact and socialize with one another, and we do currently meet virtually once a month. With the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 leading into 2021, SLNA has been a public health resource for the community. We have shared informational flyers about COVID-19, and our nurses have also provided updates and education on the virus and how to stay safe. In 2020, we also provided COVID relief packages to up to 40 seniors in our community. Our nurses at the time also called our seniors during lockdowns to check on their mental health and also make sure that they're safe at home. Currently, we are working on increasing access to the COVID-19 vaccination. In March, SLNA was able to sign up 25 seniors in our community to receive the Pfizer vaccine. And just a couple of weeks ago, we were able to sign up 15 other people in our community to receive the Moderna vaccine.
In addition to what my colleagues have said, we've also been doing other COVID-19 services in Minnesota and in Sierra Leone. In 2020, we worked with SLCM, that is Sierra Leone Community in Minnesota, to provide PPEs, masks, sanitizers, and other personal items to about 150 families in the Twin Cities. And we distributed those in the midst of winter, and it was a challenging program, but we were able to do it. In 2020, we shipped medical supplies and other personal care hygiene items to Sierra Leone. And the intent is to serve about 200 nurses and patients in hospitals in Kono and Freetown, which is our initial target. We have one of our members, Daniel Kenewa, who is currently in Freetown and making arrangements to distribute those items, and also making arrangements for it to get appropriate media coverage back in the country, and which we can use to tell our donors that we are doing well with some of the items that have been donated to us. And also, we provided public information on COVID-19 and partnered with other community-based organizations here in Minnesota to provide COVID testing to people in our communities. So these are some of the things we've been doing during this period. Well, thank you for listening to our presentation from the Sierra Leone Nurses Association here in Minnesota. If you want more information, you can always visit our website, which is www.slnamn.org. I mean www.slnamn.org. Or alternately, you can visit our Facebook page, Sierra Leone Nurses Association Minnesota Facebook page. We also have a YouTube channel, and we also have a blog. If you want to visit our YouTube, you can just look for Sierra Leone Nurses Association Minnesota, and it will link you to some of the videos of the projects we're doing. To join SLNA, if you're a healthcare worker, a nurse who is from Sierra Leone or interested in Sierra Leone, you can always contact Kumba Kanu, our dynamic president. Her number is 952-693-6843. You can contact Sheku Sharif, who is our indefatigable vice president. His number is 612-802-0399. And or Hassan Kama, who is our hardworking financial secretary. His number is 763-228-0650. All these links will guide you as to how to join our organization. We look forward to having you all, and we look forward to continuing to work for the benefit of our community. And we really value our partnership with the Sierra Leone community in Minnesota. We thank the people of Sierra Leone and congratulate them on a happy 60th anniversary. Thank you very much.
Hello again, this is Jonathan Rose, and I want to talk to you briefly about the education programs that we execute both here in Minnesota and in Sierra Leone. About our STEM program, STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and this is a nationwide program that encourages students, especially students of color, to consider careers both at the college level and and post-college careers in science and technology and engineering. Our program is one of the few in Minnesota that is not a school-based program but community-based that focuses entirely on nurturing our children of color. Our parents are very active in this program, providing mentorship, teaching, and homework assistance to our students. So each year during the late summer, usually in the August time frame, and even last year during the COVID-19 crisis in 2020, we hold a back to school event. And last year, as you can see from the lower left hand, we did have the events, do not as elaborate, but we usually donate backpacks, books, school supplies, food, giveaways such as bikes, and also we have lots of fun and games for the children. It's one of the best ways to close the summer and prepare for back to school in September. In Sierra Leone, we're especially proud of our work there with education assistance. This program is managed by SLI on behalf of SLCM. And since 2001, we have provided assistance for tuition, books, uniforms, and school lunches, which are all needed by the students. And also lately, we've provided supplemental supports like school desks and chairs for the children. You can see in the picture to the right of the screen where the children are proudly holding up their new uniforms, and on the left, the children are clutching the new book bags and book supplies. It's a lot of these children that we serve will not have the supplies, the uniforms, the books, and the school lunches where we can provide them, because it's well established that a good first meal for the day makes students do much, much better. So we're hoping that we can continue this long tradition of supporting schools and expanding our areas of work. Through SLI, we have served over 2,500 students since 2001. We initially served 22 schools from Hastings to Wilberforce in the western area, but now we have extended to schools and orphanages in Bo and in Connaught. So this is a video from one of the orphanages that we worked with last year. Please listen to the children singing their welcome song. So thank you so much for your time. If you would like to support our education programs, please use one of these three methods on the right and indicate whether it's the PayPal portal with your credit card or Cash App or Zelle. Just say education, and it will be encumbered for education. So for the portal, go to slcmn.org. For Cash App, the number is 651-468-8626. For Zelle, the number again is the same, 651-468-8626. Thank you so very much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Una kushe kushe una kabo. My name is Mimi Mogaka. I am the director for the SLCM Youth Group. 2020 was a challenging year for all of us, but we adapted the way we connect with others and the way we raise funds for our programs. We virtually met with outside groups such as the St. Paul Youth Commission, talking about the harmfulness of tobacco and vape products. We held a food drive-through in Bloomington to raise funds for our program and to connect with other communities. In collaboration with the Historic Landmark Center in St. Paul, we developed a cultural program designed to present Sierra Leone culture to K through 12 students. We also did virtual cook-along with the youth. The cook-along is a fun way to teach our young people how to fix some Sierra Leonean dishes. 3 weeks ago, we held our first wellness discussion in collaboration with the Sierra Leone Nurses Association. So, what is next? Well, in the next few months, we are planning to recruit and train other youth in tobacco health advocacy. We also plan to do the cultural dance and music event at the St. Paul Historical Landmark Center that was postponed due to COVID-19. Next, we hope to have a fundraising car wash. We also want to do the youth retreat in late summer of this year. Finally, we are planning a field trip to Dakota Village in Farmington. So, how can you help? Well, you can help in 2 ways. First, you can join our youth group or you can donate your time to the youth. Second, you can donate to our programs through Cash App, Zelle, or using your card at our PayPal portal on the website. So, if you have any question, contact me at 612-481-2701. All kushe na thank you. And happy 60th birthday to Mama Salon. Thank you.